Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. This is Supe, and last time we took care of Sentinel Beach. One and done. Easy peasy. Now we are heading back to where it began. Misty Island. I kind of like that neither Jak nor Daxter are controlling this thing. Misty Island. This place was kind of a...
This place gives me the creeps! And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz!
I always kind of liked Misty Island and hated it at the same time. I hated it because it's ridiculously difficult compared to the other two areas. But I loved it because it's so atmospheric. You don't need to do that, but it's fine. And the first time we're gonna see these guys. Big lurkers. They essentially take...
I see the sculptor's muse!
They take 2 hits or 1 powerful hit. I think you can one-shot them with the uppercut. I'll have to try that out, but... Oh, this thing. I hate this thing. I'll be chasing around this thing for like, ever. Hi. You know, you kind of look like a crappy off-brand version of Ganon. That worked somehow. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it did. Now, you see it went over there, and I don't know how... No way to get out of there.
Knock over those bones!
Except Daxter tells you how to do it. You just have to hit that thing a couple times. And I'm gonna... Frack. My dive game is just off. Oh. These fuckers. I don't remember if you can die in the mud. I'm just going to not and... say I didn't. Now the muse is not on a... The muse is on a set path, but it will go back and forth on that path, so you can't just like... herp-a-derp it. I forget if you can get hurt, right?
Don't fall into the mist below us! Because I don't think we'll make it back.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could hurt myself on the fire, but nah, it's just nothing. Alright. Hate the muse. Nope. Come back here. Frick you. Oh, as a kid, I spent probably like an hour which, for a kid with ADHD, spending an hour on a singular task is honestly impressive in its own right and deserves accolades. But I spent an hour working on that thing, and I got rewarded with that cutscene of just Jak just holding it up like, oh, look how cute he is, and Daxter just, no, I love it. Oh, a lot of this game is nostalgia, I will not lie, but oh, I love it so much. Alright, so now we're going to get to a thing that's a little hard, a little easy, and all around kind of fun. So you remember in the second or first episode when we met up with Kira, and we saw this weird pad thingy. It's actually a teleporter, and it can teleport our A-grav zoomer anywhere we want. Well, anywhere that there's another teleporter. So we can get in.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
And this works off old card control. So X is accelerate and square is brakes. And I always liked this as a kid because it was just fun. And you can press the triggers to jump. I always liked it as a kid because it was just really awesome and fun. But I also recognized as a kid that this was floaty as Vic. Damn. I was hoping to be cool. That's what I get. Woo! That was... You will take damage if you hit the spike balls. So, there's that. And boom. Damn it all. Oh, I hate those assholes, because they float up and you... I forgot in this game that you can't, like, look up. And while you're on the zoomer, you can't go to first person. Ah, there he is. Damn it! Die! I don't know what those lurkers are doing, but we put an end to it. And you can jump over the power cell. And boop. Love that.
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
I could, but I've got other things that I need to do. I love this thing, but it is really floaty, and sometimes it's not 100% accurate on when you should jump. Like, I feel like you should jump for those power cells, but oh crap. Swing and a miss. Misty Island is going to be at least a two episode, which I figured because... Oh, I thought I missed that. I thought I missed that. As a kid, I always had to take this slowly. Okay, got the power cell, missed the precursor orbs. Don't care. As a kid, I always had to do that slowly because I couldn't handle the turns. Like I'm finding out playing through this game again. Apparently, past me sucked. Shut up. Shut up. Fine. There we go. And as far as I'm aware, that's everything that you need to do with the A-grav zoomer. I always thought this was a door, but it's not. It's just decoration. Oh, no. We gotta go through this. Get some precursor orbs. And we dock it, and we can move on. There we go. One thing to be careful of, boxes will slow your progress. Now, the thing in Misty Island is full of multiple paths. Like, at the start we could have gone, instead of going, hi. Get out of my face. Instead of going the way we did, we could have gone in the way that Daxter was saying for the, watch out for the mist. And now we have another crossroad. We can go up this way, or we can go over that way. I'm going to go over this way for reasons. I always hated this as a kid because I always got hit. And I was hopeful that I wouldn't get hit, but I wasn't expecting too much. A little annoyed that it was the rolling barrel that hit me, but what are you gonna do? She could like jump for that, but I don't really see any point. Oh, that was weird. Just like sliding off. Because I always got hit by the rolling barrel, well, not the bouncing barrels as a kid. So yeah, I was never a fan. I hated that. And we got another. There's a reason I went this path first. And you'll see why in a moment. Because I wanted to go take care of this cannon up here.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
I don't think that thing has video. So, for those of you that it wasn't explained because I skipped it. The lurkers were using this cannon to try to blow open that I'm shooting things at. To open it up, it's a dark eco silo. Essentially the stuff that Daxter fell into at the beginning. And I'm just opening those up for later. And if I remember correctly, there is something below us, but there's no real good way to get to it. And while we're close to it, it won't throw out more barrels, but if we go a little ways away, yeah, it starts throwing out barrels again, so... The way back is usually pretty easy. as long as you keep moving. I think that chest there has a big green in it, so they knew that they made something somewhat difficult, so it's somewhat forgiving. Not terribly forgiving, but forgiving enough that that you can enjoy this game. Two for the price of one, bitches. Alright. Alright. I forgot how extensive this was. You have to hit them with a ground pound or the dive attack. Because if you step in the mud, they just hide underneath. Alright, use this precursor, this blue eco. Oh man, that didn't last very long. Camera. Camera. There we go. I knew that's how you got this. I forgot how much, like, just precision that this game requires sometimes. But yeah, I really like I said earlier, I really like Misty Island because it's really big, and I'd like you to die now. Thank you much for dying. Oh, pop off. I was spinning and you know it, game. And it's also elaborate. It's not just, it's not like Sentinel Beach or even the Forbidden Jungle is, oh crap! I didn't know you would come down here. Alright. This is Red Eco. Makes you slow as balls, but you hit for double damage. So, it's really good. I like it. Alright. There was also stuff down here. Like a lurker. Boom. And now a dead lurker. And there's nothing down here besides some blue eco and some precursor orbs. Maybe you're supposed to use that to have a longer charge when you go. Alright.